Hey guys, it's Julie here. Thanks for joining me. I've been busy recently making tartan designs and I wanted this to be my theme for January for 2020. So I'm using tartan and flowers, and this is the Leuchtturm 1917. I'm going to be using it as A5 in the olive colour, and it is blank inside. It has a pocket on the back and two bookmarks. There's no markings inside, it's just blank pages, and it's got lovely ivory smooth paper inside, which is lovely. So I'm using this 2020 design that I like from the other ones that I did. So I'm just using that for the title page. Then I have a Year at a Glance, which I bought from an Etsy seller, which I'll try and list down below, and it's printed on vellum. And then I purchased a yearly planner, which I haven't ever used before, but I think it's going to be quite handy over the year. And I'm just gluing this in. I printed it on tea stain paper that I had, and I rounded off the corners. So I quite like the idea of this year, and look forward to using that. And then that leads me on to the weekly spreads. I'm just deciding on the cover page first for January what tartan I want to use. So I think I settle on the brown one, and I just rip the edges, as I like that raw edge rather than a straight edge. I prefer that. So I'm just gluing this in. And before I do that, I sort of hummed and hawed about whether I should leave a couple of pages, but no, I'm just going for it. And then I had drawn this type of thistle flower, and that will be put in as well. I bring out the old typewriter alphabet stamps, which I'm going to print out January, but I'm finding it quite hard to actually get them out of the box. And I use I think it is the smoky grey, the VersaFine ink, but I felt that it wasn't strong enough, so I've just gone back to the onyx black ink. I'm just tearing that out. Again, just giving it a raw edge, and I think that looks quite nice. So the theme, I think, for January, because it's the tartan, because it's Hogmanay or New Year's Eve, because Robert Burns has his birthday in January, I just thought a tartan theme would be really nice and just something a little bit different. I'm edging it off here just to make it pop a little bit with some grey ink. I think that's a Faber-Castell pen in grey, so it's just doing some wee bits and pieces on that. Now I'm going into the weekly spreads, and I'm looking for the measurement page that I did. Can't find it. Yeah, I found it. So I'm just popping in some dots just to mark off where the lines are going to go. I'm not bothered whether they're straight or not. I quite like the wibbly wobbly lines, and that's perfectly fine. I'm just checking that I've got 7 spaces. And I'm bringing out this wooden box of alphabet stamps. I've had this box for a number of years now, and I'm always going back to it. So if you're ever going to purchase something like that, then go for that one, because it's really versatile and the letters aren't too big or too small. And I really like it. So I'm just printing out these here. I'm not going to show you me printing out every page, and I'll skip that part in a moment. That's a bit boring to do that, to watch that. And then I'm bringing out here some numbers, and these are a recent purchase. They are from rawmarketshop.com, and they have some beautiful stamps, some little stamps. So if you ever get the chance to have a look on their website. And I realised there that I had done a mistake. So because January the 1st doesn't start on Monday, it starts on a Wednesday. But I rectify that later on. And as you can see there, I managed to put 30 and the 31st of December in the Monday and Tuesday, so that looks fine now. And then on the top of each page, I am going to do a different tartan. I just glue that in. As you can see, it's a very, very simple layout. And at the beginning of each month, I will do this wee box and put birthdays in, because I'm very, very bad at remembering people's birthdays. And then I have also this flower stamp set that I'm going to use. So each week will have a different tartan and a different flower on each page. And also, if you know me at all, you will know that my diary / journal has a blank page on the right hand side, and that means I can use that for anything. So I'm not beholden to have to do a specific thing. I'm free to draw, to write, to collage in, or just whatever happens, I can do whatever I want to do on that page. And this is me coming to the end of the month. These pages are not perfect by any manner of means. And I also put in a spare piece of paper on each page, just to catch any ink that might not be dry yet and would transfer onto the other page, which I've been caught out before with while I was making some diaries for friends. I need to also figure out how not to have my head stuck in the camera. I'm always aware of that, but it never happens. I just always seem to get my head stuck in the way. So a quick flip through so far of what's been happening. So each page there, that's fine. And then the next day I decided that I could have done with some tabs. So I've been making some tabs for the yearly planner page so that I can open that up quite easily. And also to mark the start of the January page. And if you get a piece of card, this card's quite thick, so I've had to really squeeze it down, and if you just graze the top part, if you don't miss the top part of this punch, you'll get a double punch which you can straddle over your page. So here I am writing out the tabs, And if you're happy for me to maybe do a monthly spread and you'd like to see that, you could let me know in the comments below and I'll be happy to do that. I'm hoping this year to do a different theme. So let me know in the comments below and I'll leave you with that. So thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.